Okay, this is Randy Hunt, voice of the Patriots. I'm back with Noah Adams. Noah, glad to have you here. Let's start out talking about James Monroe game that we just played Friday night. You had a decent game, 132 yards on 20 carries and one score. Coach Vickers and I were talking about how physical the game was, and I know you've only played 3 games this year, but can you tell me just how physical were these guys compared to the other games we played?
Well, as the score showed, they were definitely the toughest game we've had so far. And every time I was running the ball, there were always 2 or 3 guys there. So I just tried my best to lower my shoulders and run through at least one of them. But they were physical.
Right. I thought, like I told Coach, I thought they were more physical than the Bridgeport team who won the state championship last year. Some of our fans may not realize that you haven't played football since middle school, since 8th grade. You decided this is your senior year. I guess we made the playoffs last year, got a little excitement. You and several of the other wrestlers wanted to come out and play some football. You've had 3 games, got 314 yards on 37 carries. So you're averaging 8.5 yards per carry. That's pretty good. I'll take that any day of the week. So you're coming from wrestling, where you guys you pretty much train year round. I've seen you in the gym over here in the summertime and in the weight room, and so I know you guys. So how's your wrestling? That's really prepared you for playing like you're playing a punishing fullback position. How do you feel that's really been to your benefit to be the wrestling training year round, and now you're playing football?
Well, for the most part, I think it's mentally. Wrestling's made me mentally tough, and it's given me a good work ethic to come out here and get better on the field. And just on the defensive side, it's like a double leg takedown is like a tackle, so that's always good to have.
Yeah, I could see that. I know everyone's pumped up. It's Shady. I don't care. I know you haven't played football in a couple of years, but I know even middle school, Shady was when I was here at school, Shady was a rival. This is, we if doesn't matter, records don't make any difference. It's a rival game. Are you guys, your teammates, are you guys fired up? You ready for Friday night?
I think we're all ready. We're, coming off that hard loss, but we're ready to avenge ourselves. And who better to do it than against Shady, Yeah. That's always a hyped up competitive game, so we got there Friday and just knock heads.
I couldn't agree more. Yeah, what better way to get your winning streak started back than Shady? So let's go back, talk about wrestling a little bit. You were a 2-time state champ. Honestly, could have easily been a 3-time champ with a little technical problem we had a couple years ago. You've wrestled on the national level. You've been named All-American. And then recently, this past summer, you got to represent the United States of America in the Pan Am Games in Peru, and where you won. Did you win 2 gold medals? 2 gold medals, and received the Golden Boot Award for the most outstanding wrestler. I mean, that's an unbelievable resume for what you've accomplished. And tell us a little bit about going to Peru, representing the United States, wrestling on the national level. What's like to win a gold medal and get to stand up there when they play the national anthem?
Well, for the most part, I enjoyed the trip. I made a lot of new friends on the team. Got a couple really good workouts in before the tournament with some college coaches, so I got good exposure there. And competition-wise, they were all pretty tough. I just went out there and wrestled like I knew I could and got the job done. And there's no better feeling than standing on the podium while they're playing the national anthem with the medal around your neck.
I can't imagine, honestly. I mean, I get chills when I watch the Olympics, and we've got when the USA wins. So you're a senior. Obviously your wrestling career has propelled you to the ability to play on the college level. I have people all the time ask me, "Where's Noah going to college?" And I said, "Well, I think I know, but he's told me before, but things change." And so, a lot of people want to know, where are you going to college? Are you planning on signing early, or do you know what your plans are exactly? And also, is there any way that football comes into play going to college if you have an unbelievable year here for the rest of the season?
Well, I started off I think the beginning of my sophomore year, I verbally committed to Virginia Tech, but I realized that I did that way too early. So I decommitted there and looked at my options, and then mid-junior year, I started getting into WVU. I talked to the coach, went up there and visited him some, and I'm verbaled there now. So unless I get a really good offer from a better school, I think I'll probably stick with that. And as far as football goes, I mean, it'd be nice to get a scholarship in that. I don't know. I guess we'll see how it plans out.
All right. Well, like I say, I know people ask me a lot. What's Noah? I heard he's doing this or that. So you've heard it from Noah Adams himself. So right now, verbal to WVU. More than likely, that's probably where you'll end up at, unless, like you say, unless something happens. Which again, we've still got wrestling season to go this year, so who knows? What other kind of and your stint in Peru, national gold medal winner. You just never know. But I know my son's up WVU. He would love to have you up there. So we're excited about that. Again, thanks for being on the show, Noah. We appreciate you. We're going to be behind you guys Friday night. We're going to get a big crowd out there. And just thanks for coming out, and we appreciate all the hard work you're putting in. So anything else you want to say?
Thanks for having me, and beat Shady.
All right, beat Shady. You heard it from Noah Adams. All right, this is Randy Hunt, voice of the Patriots. Let's go, Patriots!
Cover a fumble and a spoon. Go.